Me and two of my friends decided to take a trip to Japan for 3 weeks. If you guys haven't seen week 1, then I definitely suggest you guys watch that first. But for week 2, here's how it went. Day 6 is our last day in Mount Fuji, and we go on our 1-day pit stop, Nagoya. Now, Nagoya wasn't very special or even pleasant looking, as you can tell from just the ugly looking subway station there. We also messed up our train passes just trying to leave Mount Fuji, and the guy on the subway station just didn't want to help us out at all, just telling us to go buy our own train tickets when he could have just fixed our cards. The only highlight of Nagoya was these cool looking owls that we saw, and this huge mall that we walked into called Aeon Mall. I mean, I really like this mall, but the main highlight of the mall was this huge bookstore that they had there. And I mean, just look at the massive manga section in this bookstore. They had almost every volume from every series. I was literally in heaven. I was grinning, walking around the whole place, and I didn't buy anything there. I wanted to save all of the stuff I wanted to buy for the last week. But yeah, that was the end of the Nagoya pit stop for now. For tomorrow, we head out to Kyoto. And the first thing we did was try Wendy's spaghetti? Apparently, Wendy's in Japan has shrimp spaghetti. And according to Daniel, it was alright. But after our Wendy's break, we went to Toei Studio Park, where we saw a bunch of Ultraman stuff, a bunch of anime figures, the Loch Ness Monster, and a giant Ava, while walking around a movie set for ninja movies. Then we went to Arashiyama District, where we walked through the bamboo grove, walked past this giant river with everyone on rowboats, and climbed up a mountain to see a bunch of snow monkeys just chilling. Day 8 was a rainy day, so we got these transparent umbrellas from 7-Eleven and just walked around Kyoto. We had McDonald's for breakfast, then we went to the Higashiyama district, where we visited shrines, parks, and even a traditional neighborhood with a traditional style Starbucks there. It was nice walking around in the rain for the view, but it also sucked because our shoes got dirty for like almost a whole week, and it made my shoes super slippery, and it made me fell down a couple of stone stairs while in the process. But other than that, it was nice when we walked the Philosopher's Path and some abandoned train tracks, and we ended the day off with some pretty cute bear omurice. Day 9 was thankfully not a rainy day, and it was one of my most anticipated days because the first thing we did other than go visit this fish market was that we were going to the International Manga Museum. Now, I've never seen so much manga in one place. It was crazy to see manga from different decades in history and just the massive amounts of mangas from different places. Like we saw manga from France, Portuguese, Spanish. It was really nice. If you guys ever go to Kyoto, I definitely suggest going here because it was pretty cool. But after that, we went to the Nijo Castle and we got a pretty great view of the garden. Then we enjoyed some omurice and then went shopping at the Bape store where I got these pretty cool looking shoes and hoodie. And we ended the night in Japan's version of McDonald's Moss Burger, which was pretty good. Day 10 was our last day in Kyoto. We went to the Kyoto Botanic Garden, which is a giant garden with tons of different types of flowers, different types of tropical plants, cacti, some nightlife plants, and even bonsai. This garden was definitely one of the greatest gardens I've ever been to. It is so beautiful and I definitely recommend it to anyone ever going to Kyoto. But after that, we got some really good looking curry that tasted also really good, and then we went and chilled with a couple of Shibas in the Shiba Cafe, and we ended the night at our hotel lobby reading Japanese manga with Google Translate, of course. Day 11, we leave Kyoto and take another 1-day pit stop at Nara. Now, unlike Nagoya, Nara was actually a really beautiful place to be in, especially with all of that nature and bowing deers. Obviously, the bowing deers are the main attraction. The only downside I could find about Nara is that it's pretty hard to find food. At least while we were there, it was pretty hard, but it was still really cool. I loved the nature part. I loved just walking around. But we did end the night with some ice cream, one of the best coffees I've ever had, and some Uber Eats curry. Day 12, we leave Nara and head to Osaka. Now, I gotta say, Osaka is the second best city in Japan, or at least from this whole trip. Tokyo will always be better, but this is definitely still a must-go city. And they have a Shake Shack, so I say that's a plus. We went to the Osaka Castle and even went inside the castle where they have like a little museum showing off the history of the whole castle. Then for the rest of the day, we just walked around Osaka's Dotonbori district, more specifically the gambling part of the district, and then ended the night chilling by the Running Man sign. And now words from past me in Osaka. So that's the end of week 2. I know I haven't been commentating or doing intros like I did the first week. I'm just trying to take it all in and try to do the best I can. But that is it for week 2. Hopefully week 3 I could comment. I could do more commentary. I don't know. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the vlogs. I know I'm having a blast just being in a different country. But yeah, I hope to be making videos for you guys soon. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Japanese. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Japan vlogs, and I'll be seeing you guys next Friday for the last episode.